Hi, forgot to do an intro again. So I just made prepping to make the labels for this potion, and this potion is Wolfsbane potion. I got the idea to do this because I've had this tequila bottle for about I don't know, a year now. Mostly see all my projects just kind of sit in the back burner. Yeah, I got this tequila bottle from a party that happened, and it had a wolf on it, and because of that I was like, oh, this would be the perfect bottle for a Wolfsbane potion. So I was like, hey, don't throw that bottle away, I want to take it home, which is weird, but whatever. So it's been a while, so I had forgot why I wanted that bottle to be the Wolfbane's potion. I just knew that bottle was going to be a potion, and so I made a label for it initially. And then once I started like making the potion, I was like, oh, now I know why I chose this bottle, and now this label is not going to work. So, but I'll explain that a little bit more and you'll see it. So let's begin with the tutorial. Okay, so here's the bottle I'm using. I decided to do Wolfsbane mainly because there's a wolf here, and I just thought that would look cool. But initially I had made, these are just like example things I've made. Recently I had made this label, and I was just gonna stick it here because I had forgot, because like I said, it's been so long. I forgot the whole reason why I wanted to use this bottle is because of that, and this would absolutely cover that unless I did it here, and I just think that's ugly. So I'm thinking about putting this on the back as like, oh, here's more information about it kind of thing. Okay, so my video glitched out again and the audio cut out. So voice over me, what I was just explaining is like putting on the back as like a more information, and in the front I'm gonna make a new label that's shorter, that fits between kind of like how the original label is, just so it looks nice and I can see the wolf and then the numbers at the bottom. I then go on to explain about the Wolfsbane, and here's a picture of Wolfsbane, and these were the flowers I got. I really wanted to stay true to that Wolfsbane is actually purple and not blue, and I always see so many blue, but sadly the only flowers I had that looked similar to the Wolfsbane were blue. So I was like, okay, what can I do? And so I tested two liquids, and one was like a blue liquid with a purple mica in it, so that it was blue and it matched the Wolfbane, and then when you shook it, it would turn purple. And or vice versa, and I put a purple liquid with blue mica, so that the purple, I was hoping the purple would maybe like mask the blue flowers and kind of make them look purple, and then when I shook it, it would be blue and be like a little bit of both. So the part of me making the samples cut out, so here is just me showing you. Okay, so I'm not in the best lighting, but here are my two testers, right? And so this one is a little bit of like a purple liquid. It looks more blue on camera, but it is more like a lilac kind of color. And then my tester for the blue, this is really deep blue. This one did something weird, and it's like red at the top. Like, look at that. I don't know what happened, but when you shake the blue one with the purple glitter, the purple mica, it just turns like this dark, almost gray color. And I you know, come on, focus. I kind of don't like it. It doesn't want to focus on the glitter. I mean, it's pretty, but not what I'm going for, right? So, and then this one, hold on, dropping it. And then this one is that really light purple color. Looks blue on camera with the blue mica. And so this is what I'm going for. And then it's this pretty sparkly blue. So this is what we're doing. Okay, so my label paper is now dry. I've printed out multiple labels, the ones for the back and the ones for the front. I don't know what kind of design I want for the front, so I was using my little pirate knife to see if there was any shapes on it that I liked, and I didn't like that. So I was trying to think of what to come up with, and I printed so many sheets that I was like, okay, I can make a dummy one and just randomly draw something. So this is me just playing with, patterns and figuring out what I like and what I don't like. I eventually, draw something out that I like, and I put it on the label, make sure it looks good, make sure it fits, see if there's anything that needs to be changed or shortened, because I think my little tester, the points were a little too, like that one's ugly. That's not the final one. My points were too long, and so it was going above the little wolf thing in the glass, and so I had to cut it a little shorter. And so all I did was take my little sample one and then trace it over the one that I actually want on the bottle, cut that out, and glue it on. My little theme for it, I don't know why. I know the Wolfsbane, not Wolfsbane, but I know that werewolves in general, the lore and the folklore came from more Nordic. Actually, no, they were actually seen or talked about first in Greece. But to me, most people, it's a Nordic mythology. But for me, I don't know why I go. Maybe because it's a wolf. I go for like native stuff, and so I always or Viking. So I want to go for like that tribalness, and so that's kind of the inspiration for my label. I wanted to look a little tribal-y, and so there's like bunch of points, and then I go back later and I like outline it with a blue Sharpie. So here's just me finishing my label. Okay, now actually getting into making the potion. I like to pour the amount of water I want in my jar, just so I know how much I want, and then I go ahead and I pour that in a cup just to mix it easier. And plus I want to put the fake plant in before I put in the liquid in the mica. So here I am pouring it in this cup. I actually add more water to it because I realized I wanted it to be higher. So I'm taking some purple food dye, just a little bit, just to make it just a little purple. It looks a lot more purple on camera now. I think maybe because there's more, it's bigger. And then I go ahead and take some blue mica, just this little pouch here, and I use my boba straw to pick some up, put it in there, and I stir it all up. Okay, now we're taking our fake Wolfsbane and we're going to de-stem it the best I can. So I'm pulling out those white flowers. I don't want those. I want to keep one long stem. I think I actually put 2 full like stems in there, and then the rest I just kind of pull the buds off and leave them as little floaters around. Some of them float to the top, some of them sink to the bottom. I think I don't know. I think it just adds something. I just wanted to add them all. All right, now that we got our flowers in there, it's time to pour in our potion. I was like, no to that, so I went to go get a little tiny funnel. Looky there, ain't she pretty? So it's all stirred up right now, so you can see the beautiful little swirls. Now it's time to glue on our cork. So I'm just taking some E3 6000 glue and gluing it down. So once I get that cork nice and glued into the bottle, I go ahead and already put on that big back label. So this is what it looks like. I added some little claw marks because, you know, if you're a wolf and you're going for your potion, you might have clawed it here or there. So this is the back. I have yet to put the front label on, so I'm just going to show you because I didn't show you the back. So here's some Mod Podge I'm using, and we're going to go ahead and glue on our front label. Sorry it glitches again, but here it is. Looks great. Still haven't outlined it yet, but I will soon. Now we're going to put on our wax seal, and I'm going to be honest, I hated it. I had these little amethyst crystals and then this like one blue rock gem thing. I don't know. I absolutely did not like how this came out, so I'm not even showing you fully of what this one even looks like. So I rip that one off, and then I do it again, except I use a purple and a black wax, and I let it go all the way down on the sides, and then I put this like big, pretty iridescent looking like blue and purple rock on the top. I also didn't like how that turned out, so I ripped that off and then just settled for something simple and put just a black stamp on the top. So here's what I'm gonna show you a little clip of what the second. I didn't even film the first one; it was just too hideous. But I'm gonna show you a little clip of the second one, and then it's gonna be the reveal. So let me know which one you like in the comments, and yeah, enjoy.